And states are also welcoming news of trade talks, especially those that rely most heavily on Chinese markets. High on that list is California, which does about $175 billion a year in trade with that country. Scott Cohn is at the Port of Oakland for us tonight.
Importers and exporters in California are resourceful, that's for sure. 1 year into the trade war, they're still finding ways around the tariffs. So at the Port of Oakland, which specializes in container ships, agricultural exports in the first 4 months of this year are actually up by 12%, including a 5% increase to China.
They are finding other markets. They're tapping other things. They're being creative of where they're sending their products to other countries.
Countries like Taiwan, Korea, and Vietnam. But with tariffs rising to 25% on some goods this month, they know that can only last so long.
25%, we've heard from most companies, is a level that companies just simply can't absorb.
The biggest impact is on products trading directly between the two countries, like agriculture, chemicals, and electronics. States that deal in those commodities have the most to lose. So in 2018, Louisiana saw a 61% drop in the value of its exports to China, 34% in Illinois, and about 0.5% in California. But California Senator Dianne Feinstein says the numbers only begin to tell the story, writing in a letter to U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer this week that California companies are warning the tariffs are damaging their competitiveness and in some cases threatening their existence. Back at the Port of Oakland, they know their good fortune could run out at any moment.
The unknown and the uncertainty is if this continues and tariffs impact these volumes, in the future we could see some falling off of our volumes.
A breakthrough between Presidents Trump and Xi next week wouldn't necessarily turn things right back to normal. Some customers on both sides have already found alternative markets and could be slow to switch back. One early lesson from this trade war, the impact is surprisingly difficult to gauge. For Nightly Business Report, Scott Cohn, Oakland, California.